Jack of all trades, master of none is a phrase you may have heard. It means that a generalist can do most things well enough, while a specialist is very good at one thing. Creating a niche market and positioning yourself as the go-to brand for a certain audience not only gives you more credibility than generalist competitors, but also makes your business more focused. Focusing on a niche market makes it easier for the right customers to say, "This is for me." This is true for everything from your unique value proposition to adding products to your line. If you're having trouble coming up with your first product idea, a good place to start is to think of a specific niche. There are a lot of profitable niches you can go after, and you can narrow your focus even more. A niche market is a part of a larger market that has its own needs, tastes, or identity that sets it apart from the market as a whole. Focusing on a niche is a smart business move that lets you serve a specific group of customers better than competitors who go after the larger market. Let's look at a couple of examples. Whole Foods Market. You probably don't think of Whole Foods as a niche business, but it caters to wealthy, health, and wellness-focused customers. It's a niche market because not everyone wants to spend all of their money on food. Whole Foods was all about organic foods before they were everywhere. Even now, there is still a lot of talk about the brand because stores hold events to show off new products, and the brand keeps its reputation as a luxury shopping experience. People trust the brand to give them good products. In fact, one of the main reasons Amazon bought Whole Foods was to get closer to their customers, who are loyal and have a lot of buying power. Powell's Books. Powell's Books is known as the legendary independent bookstore. In the online world of today, Powell's Books is becoming a niche business. Powell's flagship store is so big that you need a map to find your way around. It sells both new and used books. The company didn't try to fight the internet. Instead, it used a detailed social media engagement plan that made good use of hashtags. Powell's takes part in a lot of online book discussions and forums, and it also puts on local events with authors and prizes. The company's expertise in its niche is known all over the country. Facebook. That's not a specialized product, are you sure? No, not in its latest form, but Facebook originally began as a highly targeted niche service, a social networking website for Harvard undergraduates. Facebook expanded to colleges and universities all throughout the United States following its success on the Harvard campus. Then it developed into the global, pervasive social media network we are all familiar with today. This is an excellent illustration of how perfecting your product or service with a select group of people can get it ready to launch to a larger audience, if that's acceptable or in your plans. Under Armour. Did you know that the inspiration for the creation of this company came from the founder's desire to wear a shirt that wouldn't become saturated in sweating after a short game of football? He created a compression shirt out of a material that stayed dry, and he spent some money to make 500 of them. Former teammates were given those clothes to sample, and they adored them. As word got out, more was asked after, and the business was born. Since then, it has grown to include many different types of sportswear and footwear, but it continues to cater to a certain market, those who prefer not to work out in sweaty clothes. TaskRabbit. It all started as a service aimed at busy moms in the Boston region who required assistance with shopping and daily tasks. The main goal was to establish a platform for individuals who needed assistance with tasks and those who would give it. TaskRabbit was there to assist with everything from moving to assisting with furniture assembly. The user base increased as word of mouth regarding the simplicity of use and incredible range of services offered spread. The business remained with its primary objective while steadily expanding to other cities. Lefty, San Francisco. This shop specializes in left-handed products, hence it serves a certain market. There are certain things designed expressly for left-handers, whereas others are more jokes. Although Lefty's only has one physical location in San Francisco, it has a sizable online presence. The company uses pay-per-click, PPC, advertising in addition to keywords to rank highly in Google searches. As a result of such efforts, Lefty's has established itself as a leading authority on left-handed items. Vermont Wooden Toys. Over 45 years have passed since Vermont Wooden Toys first opened for business. The owner and founder crafts each and every toy produced by the business. 125 distinct toys are produced using only natural, locally sourced wood resources and no chemicals. Despite the fact that wooden toys have long been well-liked, the business saw a rise in sales after a toy ban in 2007 because of contamination and tiny magnets that posed a choking threat. Families concerned about safety drove sales to new heights despite a minimal internet presence, an outdated online purchasing system that only accepted PayPal, and no social media or promotion whatsoever. With the growth of conscious consumerism and the desire to buy locally and American-made goods, it has maintained its popularity. Patricia's Couture. It is predicted that pet owners would spend $100 billion on their animals in 2023. A few very large corporations control a very substantial portion of this sector. However, there are other niches within this vast industry, as Patricia's Couture demonstrates. Patricia appeals to a very specific someone by making custom clothing for both humans and animals, with your pet's face as the design. Gomatic. With no need for an office or desk, more people are developing lucrative jobs as independent contractors, freelancers, and digital nomads thanks to the growth of the internet. As a result, more people are abandoning the traditional idea of property and instead to travel the globe staying in different guest houses. For individuals who must bring their job with them, Gomatic offers luggage and backpacks that are tailored to this market. Gomatic is the ideal solution for you no matter what kind of work you do, whether you're a freelancer or digital nomad. Bees Wrap is a Vermont-based business that caters to ecologically aware customers by providing them with an alternate method of food packaging. When packing their lunches or leftovers, those who don't want to purchase single-use plastic might switch to Bees Wraps. The advantages of being washable, reusable, and compostable outweigh the disadvantages of plastic wrap, as the wraps adhere together when heated with your hand and seal the food equally as well. They are also ideal for vegans because they are produced from all natural plant-based components. The business actively supports issues like bee preservation, ocean sanitization, and other environmental initiatives. Customers will always respect a business that genuinely supports the cause it advocates. Vegan Cuts. Most of us have certainly noticed on the internet the well-known subscription boxes like Tokyo Treat or GLOSSYBOX. These may be popular, but since some of the products they feature aren't really vegan, they can provide issues for people who choose this way of life. For those who have chosen the vegan lifestyle, Vegan Cuts is a firm that delivers subscription boxes that introduce consumers to new products each month. They advertise 100% vegan, 100% cruelty-free food and cosmetic products on their international online store, which provides 3 subscription options: the snack box, the beauty box, and the makeup box. Nerd Fitness. Nerd Fitness is a fantastic illustration of culture-based niche marketing. Steve Kamb started the blog Nerd Exercise to give those who love video games and comic books a place to learn about fitness and good living. Steve refers to the group as the Rebellion on the blog, utilizes humorous GIFs, and quotes figures from The Matrix like Optimus Prime and Morpheus. While doing all of this, they also provide online coaching programs, exercise instruction, and guidance on creating healthy habits. And it appears that Steve's niche marketing plan was successful. Over 1.5 million people read the blog each month, and based on the images and testimonies, it appears that everyone is pleased and in good health. As you can see from our examples, every industry, from food to electronics, has a wide range of niche markets. Large corporations that target the public frequently ignore the needs of these customers in favor of universally applicable products that they believe to be more profitable. Your chance to stand out in your sector and develop a faithful existing customers that will gladly spread the word about your seriousness about company is through niche marketing.